guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Gonna give you a small update on the white Champaca today. It's doing well. However, for cosmetic reasons, some of the leaves are they're doing well, but they're not forming well. Reason being is the high wind and high sunlight in the back. White Champaca, typically if you plant it on the ground, after many years, it will be fine in full sun. However, if it's a garden, if it's a container plant, you definitely want to water it often when it's in high sun. As you notice, the top grows really dense because of high sunlight. And also you notice right away, feel like these leaves are misformed. Some of them misformed because when they're young, they got damaged by the wind, and so they when there's an injury section, they just grow and go around it. However, some of them are actually bitten by cucumber, what do you call those little green cucumber bugs. So it's understandable, but overall we're looking at the overall plant health is doing really well, as you can see. So the new leaves are coming out, as you can see right here. Like this one's a perfect example. You see this one right here? Let me see if I can get closer. Let me get closer to it. As you can see on the tip, it's already getting wind damage, or it's been rubbing against the neighbor leaves too often. So when these leaves grow older, it's not going to be a perfect leaves. It will go form around that injured area. So it will most likely kind of like this one, where the injury on the tip, and then when they grow, they just curl up around it. Now there are sometimes it could be caused by some kind of insect that sucks the leaf juice out of it and then cause it to deform like that. But overall, for me, this is the first year white Champaca gonna be out in the full sun. So I'm only take down the leaves that's yellow. You can see some of the leaves are turning yellow themselves, meaning that the plants decide to get rid of these older leaves and prefer the more smells good. Prefer more newer growth leaf to handle the intense sunlight. So I'm gonna leave, like these deformed leaves. They still do, provide photosynthesis. You don't want to, get rid of them because they look ugly. I mean, if the plants get a lot of new leaves and they are doing well in the sun, sure, I'll cut them off and just for the look purpose. But so far, it's a first year, high intense full sun in the back. Gonna leave them be. And also do keep in mind, usually around this time of year, if I were to put this in the shade, partial shade, not all shade, partial shade like before in the patio, it's probably blooming like crazy already. So it has not been blooming. It blooms on and off, 1 or 2 flowers. So that can really show a conclusion to the plant, is that it's getting too much sunlight, is putting all the energy into the new growth, new leaves. So it does not bloom yet. But however, I expect when it does bloom, it's gonna bloom like crazy as well. So plants, they do have their priorities. So overall, the main thing for most plants is blooming. Well, not for me, honestly, I have this plant for many years. They bloom like, almost every year. So I'm not worried about blooming. The main thing is that I'm testing out if it can withstand Texas sunlight, full sun for the summer, entire summer, which I'm kind of a little worried. But anyway, if it can do that, then every year it's gonna be right here at the same spot. If not, I'll move it to elsewhere where it gets a little bit of shade. So it's a kind of a little experiment I'm doing, but it's not gonna harm the plant that much. If I do see, in the summer, if it's scroached too much leaves on top, I'll definitely start moving it. But right now, it seems like it's doing very well. As you can see, the leaves are very lush and very green. There are a lot of new leaves growing out on the side and the small branches up there. So overall, it's doing really well. All right, and just ignore the orange peels. I just put it in there. Just might throw it into the trash as a waste. Put it in there for a little bit, just a little bit of organic fertilizer. In the future, they don't break down that easily. Anyway, take care. I'll see you next time.